We were standing on the edge of the words we never said. Every glance a hidden door, leading to a little more. But we hesitated there, caught between the truth and dare. Every second slipped away into tides we couldn't stay. Now I'm drowning in the sound of the chances we turned down. Every echo pulls me in to the world we could have been. I'm lost in an ocean of what ifs. Every wave a stolen wish. Every current pulls me through. All the lives I had with you. In this ocean of what ifs, nothing ever truly ends. If I dive beneath the blue, I still find my way to you. Moonlight trembling on the sea, like it's showing me the scene. Every version of our past, where we finally made it last. Different choices, different roads, different ways our story goes. Every tide reveals a trace of a love we couldn't face. Stay a moment in the dream where we all we could be. Even if it's just pretend, let me feel it once again. Still, I'm in this ocean of what ifs. Every drop a fading kiss. Every ripple calls your name, but it never feels the same. In this ocean of what ifs, time just bends and never ends. If I swim against the tide, would I find you on the other side? Maybe we were meant to miss almost every risk, but the way it felt so real isn't something I can heal. If tomorrow shifts the waves, gives us back the time we gave, will we finally choose to dive or just watch it pass us by? What if we didn't let go? What if we chose to know? What if we crossed the line? Would you still be mine? I'm still in this ocean of what ifs. Every tear, silent drift. Every heartbeat, every hue still comes back to me and you. In this ocean of what ifs, I replay the moments missed. If the waves could rewrite truth, I would drown to stay with you. Solitaire, fading into blue. Still it carries me to you. In the depths of all that lives, I remain in what ifs. In the space we couldn't hide, every second felt so true, but the timing broke in two. sparks in empty rooms, blooming inside a shifting maze. Every heartbeat out of line in this wrong moment in time. It's a wrong moment, love we found. Built it up then watched it drown. Every feeling, every spark faded slowly in the dark. Wrong moment, love, we let it slip. Like a wave we couldn't grip. If we met another way, maybe we would stay. Neon nights and silent calls, we were leaning then we'd fall. Every touch felt so aligned, but our worlds were misdesigned. Different roads, the same desire, burning in a quiet fire. Every dream we tried to hold turned to something uncontrolled. Stay a second, freeze the frame. Let me call you by your name, even if it breaks the truth. I still see the best in you. It's a wrong moment, love still real. More than something we could feel. Every second tried to stay, but the clock pulled us away. Wrong moment, love torn apart, left an echo in my heart. If the stars could realign, would you still be mine? Maybe we were meant to miss almost every kiss, but the way you felt so true still comes rushing back to you. If tomorrow bends the line, gives us one more chance in time, will we finally make it through, or just break like we used to? But it felt so right, close in the fading light. Us slipping out of place, lost in time we couldn't chase. It's a wrong moment, love, I see what you always were to me. Every memory, every spark still is glowing in the dark. Wrong moment, love, but it's true. I was always pulled to you. If the world rewrites the day, will we finally stay? Dim lights fading into blue, still they lead me back to you. Wrong moment, right emotion, lost inside a silent motion. Like we felt this once before. Every silence starts to speak of a love we couldn't keep. We were close in every way, but somehow we couldn't stay. Every word just came out wrong, like we never quite belonged. In your eyes I saw the truth, something breaking, something loose. Every step we tried to take turned into a small heartbreak. We were almost something real, more than what we try to feel. Every second slipped away, we chose not to stay. We were not meant to be, I know. Even though we felt it grow, every moment, every spark still is glowing in the dark. We were not meant to stay. Watched it slowly fade away. If we tried another way, will we still just break? Neon lights and empty streets, echoes dragging at my feet. Every shadow calls your name, but it never feels the same. We were dancing out of sync, on the edge of what we think. Every breath began to fall, like we never had it all. Stay a moment, don't let go, even if we'll never know what it feels like if we try just to hold it one more time. We were not meant to be, still true. There was something there in you. Every heartbeat tried to stay, but the world pulled us away. We were not meant to last, just a shadow of the past. If we cross another line, would you still be mine? Maybe we were meant to learn every loss, every burn, but the way you felt so real isn't something I can heal. If tomorrow shifts the view, brings me back to me and you, will we finally break free, or still not meant to be? Not everything we tried, not enough to survive. Close, but we let it fade. Lost in choices we both made. We were not meant to be. I see what you always were to me. Every memory, every spark still is living in the dark. We were not meant to stay, but it never fades away. If the past rewrites the key, would we still not meant to be? Cold glow fading into blue, still it carries me to you. Not meant to be, it's true, but it still feels like you. Different place, another time. Every echo feels so pure, like a love that could endure. If we met before the scars, before broken shooting stars, will we fall without the fear? Would you finally stay here? you? Would I still be losing you? If we met in clearer skies, without all the old goodbyes, will we finally understand? Or just slip right through our hands? Maybe timing shaped the line, turned your world away from mine. But the way you feel so true still keeps pulling me to you. If tomorrow bends the past, gives us one more chance to last, will we finally get it right? Or just lose another fight? Before everything we knew, before I was losing you, close in another life, maybe we survive. If we met before the scars, we could rewrite who we are. Every moment, every spark would fade into the dark. If we met before the pain, would I still call out your name? If the timeline realigns, would your heart be mine? Still it circles back to you. If we met before it grew, maybe we made it through. Love out of time, every second feels undone, like we've barely just begun. We were written in a frame that could never hold our name. Every moment out of sync, on the edge of what we think. You were future, I was past, moving way too slow, too fast. Every touch we try to trace vanished in another space. We kept chasing something real through a timeline we can feel. Every heartbeat out of phase, lost between our different days. It's a love out of time we found, built it up and watched it drown. Every moment felt so right, still it slipped beyond our sight. Love out of time can rewind, different stars were aligned. If the seconds bent our way, we'd still be here today. Neon nights and frozen skies, holding truth behind our eyes. Every word we couldn't say drifted slowly far away. We were dancing through delay, never landing in one place. Every chance we couldn't hold turned to stories left untold. Stay a moment, pause the line, let me live inside this time. Even if it breaks the truth, I still feel it here with you. It's a love out of time, still real, more than something we could feel. Every second tried to stay, but it slowly slipped away. Love out of time, torn apart, left an echo in my heart. If the past could realign, would your world be mine? Late night silence fades to blue. Words we never let it show. Every second slipped away while we chose not to say. We were standing side by side, hiding truths we kept inside. Every glance a quiet spark, fading slowly in the dark. You were closer than it seemed, like a half-forgotten dream. Every moment we delayed turned into a price we paid. We kept waiting for the sign while we ran out of time. Every heartbeat tried to speak, but we stayed too incomplete. We missed our chance, let it go, watched it fade without a show. Every feeling left behind in the silence of our minds. We missed our chance, couldn't stay, let it slowly drift away. If we dared to cross the line, you might still be mine. You might still be mine. Neon lights reflect regret, moments we cannot reset. Every step we didn't take echoes louder when we break. We were caught in maybe's glow, never choosing yes or no. Every dream we left undone, now it haunts what we've become. Stay a second, don't rewind. Let me freeze this fragile time. Even if it's just a dream, you're still everything to me. We missed our chance, still it burns in the way the memory turns. Every heartbeat out of place in this quiet, empty space. We missed our chance, torn apart, left a shadow in my heart. If the past could realign, would you still be mine? Would you still be mine? Maybe we were meant to wait, but we waited far too late. Every almost every kiss, now it lives in what we miss. If tomorrow gives a sign, let's suspend the hands of time. Will we finally take the fall, or just miss it once and all? Chance we don't understand, close but we let it fade. Lost in choices never made. We missed our chance, I can see what you always were to me. Every memory, every spark, still it to you. Missed our chance, it lingers on in the place where you belong. Like a truth we used to know. Every shadow tells the past of a fate that couldn't last. We were written in the stars, but we blurred the lines too far. Every step we tried to take turned into a quiet break. You were fire in my veins, running through my every frame. But the timing slipped away, like it never meant to stay. We believed in something more, but we never closed the door. Every second out of sync, fading faster than we think. It's a faded destiny we had. Something real turned into past. Every moment, every spark, now just echoes in the dark. Faded destiny, I see what you always were to me. If the stars could realign, would your heart still answer mine? Your heart still answer mine. Neon lights and silent calls. We were rising just to fall. Every glance a fragile thread, leading where we never went. We were close but far within, lost between the might have beens. Every breath began to break under chances we didn't take. Stay a moment, don't let go, even if we'll never know what it feels like if we try just to hold it one more time. It's a faded destiny, still true. Every road leads back to you. Every heartbeat tried to stay, but the world pulled us away. Faded destiny, so near, like a voice I almost hear. If tomorrow bends the line, would we finally align? Maybe we were meant to fade, just a memory we made. But the way you felt so real isn't something I can heal. If the night rewrites the sky, gives us one more chance to try, will we finally make it through, or just lose like we used to? Lost in black and white, us written and erased, gone without a trace. It's a faded destiny, I know. We had something left to grow. Every memory, every spark, still shadows in a frame, two reflections not the same. Every silence speaks your name, but nothing here can rearrange. We were walking different lines, same horizon, different time. Every step I took was close, but never where you needed most. You were fire, I was air, burning softly unaware. Every glance a hidden spark, fading slowly in the dark. We align but never meet, same rhythm, separate beat. Every heartbeat out of phase, lost between our different ways. We're just parallel hearts tonight, running close but not in line. Every moment feels so right, still we drift and pass by. Parallel hearts we never cross, counting all the things we lost. If the lines could realign, would your world fall into mine? Neon dreams and quiet streets echo where our shadows meet. Every word we never said lives inside my restless head. You moved on, I stayed the same, orbiting around your flame. Every second pulling tight, but never close enough to collide. Stay a moment in the space where I still can see your face, even if it's just a lie. Let me pause this last goodbye. We're just parallel hearts, it's true. Every road leads back to you. Every second tried to stay, but the distance pulled away. Parallel hearts torn apart, still connected in the dark. If tomorrow bends the line, would you finally be mine? Maybe we were meant to run side by side but never won. But the way you feel so real isn't something I can heal. If the universe could bend, break the lines we can't transcend, will we finally overlap, or just fade into the gap? Close but never touch, near but not enough. Us drawn in design, two parallel lines. We're just parallel hearts, I know. Still I never let you go. Every memory, every spark, still is glowing in the dark. Parallel hearts, even now I can feel you somehow. Even if we never align, you'll forever cross my mind. Low light fading into blue, still it circles back to you. Parallel hearts remain apart, but you live inside my heart. In another life, soft rain falling through the night, echoes fading out of sight. every dream I try to hold feels like something never told. We were close in different ways, lost between our separate days. Every word we couldn't say still is drifting far away. You were right there in my reach, something real I couldn't keep. Every moment slipped like sand through a heart that didn't understand. We were almost never quite, fading in and out of light. Every heartbeat out of time, like your soul was next to mine. In another life we'd be everything we couldn't see. Every moment, every spark wouldn't vanish in the dark. In another life I know I would never let you go. If the stars could realign, you would still be mine. Neon lights and empty space, still I see your ghostly trace. Every corner, every street whispers where I was with me. You moved on to something real, I'm still chasing what I feel. Every step I fall behind, running circles in my mind. If I had a second chance, I would change the circumstance. Hold you close and make you stay, never let you fade away. In another life, it's true, every road would lead to you. Every second we would find a way to intertwine. In another life we'd stay, never drifting far away. If the past could redefine, you would still be mine. Maybe we were meant to miss almost every kiss, but the way you felt so real isn't something I can heal. If the universe could bend, bring us back to way back then, I would hold you through the fall, never lose you at all. Slipping through time, losing you, us never aligned. In this life, not this time. In another life, I see what you always were to me. Every memory, every spark still is glowing in the dark. In another life, somehow I would choose you here and now. Even if we're torn apart, you still live inside my heart. Soft rain fading into blue. Every road leads back to you. In another life we'd start with no ending, just a heart. Cool lights drifting through the haze, different skies, the same old gaze. Every signal out of line, still your shadow crosses mine. You're a world I couldn't reach, just beyond what I could keep. Every word I tried to say felt like echoes far away. I was standing in my space, you were moving at your pace. Every moment felt so near, still you disappeared from here. We were closer than it seems, living separate realities. can break, stay a moment in my mind where our worlds were intertwined. Even if it's just a lie, let me pause this last goodbye. It's the worlds apart. Love is real, more than anything I feel. Every second tried to stay, but the distance pulled away. Worlds apart, we couldn't blend. Just a story without end. If tomorrow bends the line, would you step into my time? Maybe we were meant to miss every almost every kiss, but the way you felt so right still keeps me awake at night. If the universe could change, rearrange this endless space, will we finally collide, or just drift to either side? Far, but I feel you close, lost in what we chose us, written in design. Never yours, never mine. Never yours, never mine. It's the worlds apart. Love, I know, still I never let you go. Every memory, every spark still is glowing in the dark. Worlds apart, even now I can feel you somehow. Even if we never align, you'll forever cross my mind. Cold lights fading into blue, every road leads back to you. Worlds apart, we still remain in a love we can't explain. Never meant to be. Late night flicker in the street, shadows where our timelines meet. Every second felt so right, in a moment out of sight. We were never in the plan, two mistakes that almost ran. Every word we try to hold turned to something uncontrolled. You were calm inside my storm, something rare, something warm. Every glance a quiet pull, something dangerous and full. We were crossing fragile lines, in between the wrongest times. Every heartbeat out of place, still I see you face to face. We were never meant to meet, but you feel like destiny. Every moment, every spark left a fire in the dark. Never meant, but still it's true. All my roads leading to you. If I could rewrite the scene, will we still be in between? something I can heal. If the universe could bend, take me back before the end. I would hold you through the fall, never lose you at all. Meet, then fade away. Touch, then couldn't stay. Us, written incomplete. Never meant to be. We were never meant to meet. Still, you're everything to me. Every memory, every spark, still is glowing in the dark. Never met, but even now I can feel you somehow. Even if we're far apart, you still live inside my heart. Late night fading into blue. Every road leads back to you. Never meant, but still I see you were everything to me. Soft light drifting through your eyes, two reflections, two goodbyes. Every silence feels too loud when we're lost but still allowed. You move steady, I break lines, different hearts, same design. Every step we try to take leads to something we can't fake. You're the calm I never keep, I'm the storm that runs too deep. Every moment feels so right, still we fade out of the light. We're so close but not aligned. Different stars, a broken time. Every heartbeat out of phase, caught between our separate ways. If we were the same tonight, would we finally get it right? Every moment, every spark wouldn't vanish in the dark. If we were the same, I'd stay, never drifting far away. If our worlds could intertwine, you would still be mine. Neon dreams and distant calls, your reflection in my thoughts. Every silence speaks your name, but it never feels the same. You belong to clearer skies, I'm still lost in mine own mind. Every step I fall behind, chasing something undefined. Stay a moment, don't let go, even if we'll never know what it feels like if we try to rewrite this last goodbye. If we were the same, it's true, every road would lead to you. Every second try to stay, but the distance pulled away. If we were the same somehow, I would choose you here and now. If tomorrow bends the line, would your heart be mine? Maybe we were meant to feel something we could never seal, but the way you feel so real isn't something I can heal. If the universe could change, rearrange this broken frame, will we finally overlap or dissolve into the gap? Same, but we're not close. Same, but we got lost. Us, written in design. Different space, same time. If we were the same, I know. Still I never let you go. Every memory, every spark, still is glowing in the dark. If we were the same, even now I can feel you somehow. Even if we back to you. If we were the same, we'd start with no distance in our hearts. Fading lights across the sea, something calling quietly. Every shadow bends the truth back to me and back to you. We were close in distant ways, caught between our separate days. Every word we couldn't say still is drifting far away. You were something I could feel, but never something I could keep real. Every moment slipped too fast, like a future in the past. We were standing on the edge of a love we never said. Every heartbeat out of time, like your world was never mine. You're beyond our reach tonight, just a spark without the light. Every moment, every flame fades but never leaves my name. Beyond our reach, I still try, holding on to you and I. If the stars could realign, would your world fall into mine? Neon skies and empty streets echo where our silence meets. Every corner holds your trace. Time refuses to erase. You moved on, stayed behind, stuck inside a fractured time. Every step I couldn't take, now it's more than I can break. Stay a moment in my mind, where our worlds were intertwined. Even if it's just a lie, let me slow this last goodbye. You're beyond our reach, it's true. Still I circle back to you. Every second tried to stay, but the distance pulled away. Beyond our reach, torn apart, still you echo in my heart. If tomorrow bends the line, would you ever still be mine? Maybe we were meant to feel something we could never seal, but the way you felt so real isn't something I can heal. If the universe could shift, close the gap we couldn't bridge, would we finally make it through, or just lose what we once knew? Far, but I feel you near, gone, but still you're here. Us, lost in the breach, beyond our reach. You're beyond our reach, I know. Still I never let you go. Every memory, every spark still is glowing in the dark. Beyond our reach, even now, I can feel you somehow. Even if we never align, you'll forever cross my mind. Fading lights into the blue, every road returns to you. Beyond our reach we remain, in a love we can't explain. between says more than what we mean. We were fire without a home, two hearts drifting all alone. Every step we tried to take led to choices we can't make. You were truth I couldn't hold, like a warmth against the cold. Every second felt so right, still we vanished out of sight. We were closer than we knew, but with nothing we could do. Every heartbeat out of place, searching for a common space. We're just two souls, no place to land, reaching out but slipping hands. Every moment, every spark, face the shadows in the dark. Two souls, no place to stay, always drifting far away. If the lines could realign, would your world collide with mine? Neon echoes call your name, but they never sound the same. Every memory we made feels like something slowly frayed. You moved on to something real, I'm still stuck in what I feel. Every step I fall behind, trapped inside a broken time. Stay a moment, don't let go, even if we'll never know what it feels like if we try to rewrite our last goodbye. We're just two souls still out of place, time will never quite embrace. Every second try to stay, but the world pulled us away. Two souls, no place, it's true. Every road leads back to you. If tomorrow bends the line, would you finally be mine? Maybe we were meant to meet, just to feel and then retreat. But the way you felt so real isn't something I can heal. If the universe could change, rearrange this empty space, will we finally overlap or dissolve into the gap? Lost, with nowhere to go, close, but never close. Us, written space, two souls, no place. We're just two souls, I understand. Love was never in our plan. Every memory, every spark, still is glowing in the dark. Two souls, no place even now. I can feel you somehow, even if we're torn apart. You still live inside my heart. Dim lights fading into blue. Every road leads back to you. Two souls, no place remain in the love we can't explain.